The sea has always beckoned to humanity. For centuries, ships have been our vessels of exploration, commerce, and connection. But what if these ships were more than just vessels? What if they were homes? Imagine a city adrift upon the waves, a community living, working, and thriving aboard a massive ship. This is the allure of floating cities, moving from science fiction to potential reality. Driven by rising sea levels and sustainable living, these cities offer a glimpse into a future of coexistence with the ocean. Imagine waking up to the gentle rocking of the ship, the sun rising over an endless expanse of blue. Floating cities offer practical solutions to overpopulation and rising sea levels. They create homes that are literally afloat. Life on a floating city would be different from life on land. It would require adaptation, innovation, and a spirit of community. Imagine strolling through indoor parks, enjoying meals with panoramic ocean views, and attending concerts in state-of-the-art auditoriums. Life on a floating city would embrace a new way of living, in harmony with the natural world. Waste management, energy production, and food sourcing would focus on minimizing impact and maximizing efficiency. Renewable energy sources like solar and wave power would fuel our cities. The challenges of creating and sustaining floating cities are significant but not insurmountable. Advances in engineering, architecture, and sustainable technology make this vision increasingly plausible. Architects and engineers are designing innovative structures capable of withstanding the open ocean. The transition to life at sea will require a shift in mindset, embracing new ways of living and interacting with our environment. Imagine children growing up learning about marine life firsthand, with schools incorporating oceanography and sustainability. Floating cities foster a deep connection between humanity and the ocean. The sun rises over the endless horizon. Residents wake up to the soft lapping of waves against the hull. Breakfast might be fresh fish, caught and prepared on board. Imagine vertical farms supplying fresh produce year-round. Work takes on a new meaning, with some residents involved in the city's maintenance and others working remotely. After work, residents gather in communal spaces, parks, and fitness centers. Imagine children playing under the shade of artificial trees, their laughter echoing through the park. The rhythm of life here is more attuned to the natural world. Life on a floating city is about forging a new kind of community. The shared experience of living at sea creates a strong bond among residents. Imagine community gardens, rooftop marketplaces, and festivals infused with the spirit of the sea. Picture a maritime parade with boats adorned with colorful lights and a seafood festival celebrating the day's catch. Floating cities could pioneer new forms of direct democracy, with town hall meetings in open-air amphitheaters. The sense of community here is palpable, a stark contrast to crowded megacities. Life on a floating city isn't all work and community meetings. Imagine underwater restaurants, theaters projecting holographic films, and scuba diving clubs exploring nearby reefs. Picture residents gathering on deck to watch migrating whales. Education takes on a new dimension with marine biology labs and planetariums offering breathtaking views of the night sky. For those seeking tranquility, there's always the deck. Imagine stretching out on a deck chair, book in hand, the gentle rocking of the ship lulling you into relaxation. Picture watching the sun sink below the horizon, painting the sky in a riot of colors. Children born on floating cities will have a unique perspective on the world. They will grow up surrounded by water, learning to swim before they can walk. Imagine schools with transparent floors, allowing children to observe marine life beneath their feet. These children will be pioneers of a new era, their lives intrinsically connected to the sea. Growing up on a floating city will foster a deep respect for the environment and sustainable living. They will be the voice of the future, advocating for a world where humanity and the ocean coexist in harmony. Beneath the bustling life of a floating city lies a marvel of engineering. Imagine a network of interconnected platforms forming a self-sufficient whole. At the heart of this metropolis lies its power source, solar panels, and wave energy converters. Beneath the surface, the city's lifeline, its water treatment plant. Imagine complex filtration systems purifying seawater and desalination plants ensuring a constant supply of fresh water. Living quarters are designed to maximize natural light and ventilation, offering stunning ocean views. These floating cities are designed not just for survival, but for thriving. One of the most remarkable feats of engineering in a floating city is its energy independence. Imagine vast fields of solar panels and sleek wind turbines harnessing the power of the sea breeze. Floating cities can also tap into the ocean's thermal energy, generating electricity through ocean thermal energy conversion. Picture buoys bobbing on the ocean's surface, their movements driving turbines that generate electricity. This untapped resource offers a constant and predictable source of clean energy. These renewable sources ensure a consistent power supply, minimizing the city's dependence on fossil fuels. Life on a floating city demands a deep respect for resources and a commitment to minimizing waste. Imagine advanced waste management systems sorting and processing garbage efficiently. Picture organic waste transformed into nutrient-rich fertilizer for the city's vertical farms. Wastewater is treated and reused for irrigation, reducing the demand on freshwater supplies. Floating cities are designed with a circular economy in mind, where materials are reused and repurposed. Sustainability is a way of life, striving to create a harmonious balance between human needs and the health of the planet. Living on a floating city doesn't mean being cut off from the world. Imagine high-speed internet access powered by underwater cables and holographic communication systems. Transportation within the city is innovative and efficient, with electric monorails and autonomous vehicles. Picture high-speed ferries and hydrofoils connecting the floating city to nearby land masses. These vessels are designed for speed and efficiency, minimizing travel time and environmental impact. Floating cities are at the forefront of communication and transportation technology. Life at sea comes with inherent risks, and the safety and security of residents are paramount. Imagine sophisticated weather forecasting systems in cities designed to withstand severe weather events. Security within the city includes surveillance cameras and biometric access control systems. The true strength of a floating city's security lies in its community. Residents look out for one another, creating a safe and secure environment for all. In this floating world, security is a shared value that binds the community together. The ocean, for all its beauty, presents unique challenges for those who call it home. Unlike solid ground, the sea is ever-changing. Floating cities must adapt to the ocean's whims with resilience. The relentless assault of waves is a formidable challenge. Constant rocking can be disorienting, a reminder of the sea's power. Saltwater corrodes metal and peels paint, requiring constant maintenance. Barnacles cling to the city's underside, potentially damaging infrastructure. Coexisting with marine life means preventing damage while respecting the ecosystem. Section 2. Engineering Serenity, Taming the Waves of Uncertainty. Overcoming these challenges is where human ingenuity shines brightest. Engineers and architects are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, developing innovative solutions to create a safe and comfortable living environment amidst the unpredictable nature of the sea. Imagine advanced stabilization systems using gyroscopes and ballast tanks to counteract the ocean's movements, keeping the city remarkably stable even in rough seas. Picture buildings designed with flexible structures, able to sway and bend with the waves, minimizing stress and preventing damage. These engineering marvels transform the ocean's raw power into a gentle cradle, ensuring the comfort and safety of the residents above. Protecting the city from the corrosive effects of salt water requires a multi-pronged approach. Imagine specialized coatings, applied to all exposed surfaces, forming an impenetrable barrier against the relentless assault of salt and moisture. Picture regular maintenance crews, diligently inspecting and repairing any signs of corrosion, ensuring the city's longevity. Coexisting with marine life requires innovative solutions that deter unwanted visitors while protecting the delicate ecosystem. Imagine ultrasonic devices, emitting high-frequency sounds, deterring barnacles and other marine organisms from attaching to the city's underside. Picture artificial reefs, strategically placed around the city, attracting marine life away from vital infrastructure, creating a harmonious balance between human habitation and the natural world. Section 3. The delicate balance, life support on the open sea. Maintaining a self-sufficient community on a floating city requires replicating the essential life support systems we often take for granted on land. From providing fresh water and food to managing waste and ensuring a breathable atmosphere, every aspect of life must be carefully considered and meticulously engineered. Imagine desalination plants working tirelessly to remove salt from seawater, transforming it into a precious resource for drinking, washing, and irrigation. Picture advanced hydroponic farms, stacked vertically to maximize space, bathed in the warm glow of grow lights, providing residents with a year-round supply of fresh fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Waste management takes on a new urgency in a closed-loop system. Imagine advanced recycling facilities, sorting and processing waste with remarkable efficiency, transforming it into valuable resources. Picture composting systems, breaking down organic waste into nutrient-rich fertilizer for the city's vertical farms, closing the loop and minimizing the need for external inputs. Even the air we breathe must be carefully managed. Imagine sophisticated air filtration systems, constantly purifying the air, removing pollutants and regulating humidity, creating a comfortable and healthy living environment. Picture oxygen gardens filled with lush greenery, naturally replenishing the air supply through photosynthesis, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. Section 4. The human equation, adapting to a world adrift. Building a floating city is one thing, creating a thriving community is quite another. Life at sea demands unique adaptations, both physical and psychological. It requires a shift in mindset and a strong sense of community. Imagine the constant rocking motion, the ever-present awareness of the sea's vastness, and the sense of isolation from land. These factors can take a toll on mental well-being. Floating cities must prioritize mental health services. Social interaction takes on new significance in a self-contained community. Picture festivals and celebrations, strengthening social bonds. Life on a floating city is not for everyone. It requires a pioneering spirit and a deep respect for the ocean. For those seeking a life less ordinary, floating cities offer a glimpse into a future where humanity and the ocean coexist. The allure of floating cities, of living in harmony with the ocean, hinges on a crucial principle: minimizing our impact on the very environment that sustains us. It's a delicate dance between harnessing the ocean's resources and safeguarding its health for generations to come. Every aspect of life on these cities must be approached with a deep respect for the ocean's delicate balance. Imagine the immense weight of these structures, the potential strain on the marine environment beneath. Engineers and architects must work tirelessly to minimize the city's footprint, to distribute its weight evenly, to ensure that its presence doesn't disrupt the natural flow of currents or damage sensitive ecosystems on the seabed. Waste management takes on a new urgency on a floating city. Discharging untreated sewage or dumping garbage into the ocean is simply not an option. Imagine advanced treatment facilities, breaking down waste products into harmless components, releasing clean water back into the ocean, mimicking the natural cycles of the marine environment. Even the noise and light pollution generated by a bustling city can disrupt marine life. Imagine sound-dampening technologies, minimizing the city's acoustic impact on the underwater world. Picture carefully designed lighting systems, minimizing light spill into the ocean, preserving the natural darkness that many marine organisms rely on. Floating cities can become guardians of the ocean, playing an active role in preserving marine ecosystems. Imagine these cities as sanctuaries for endangered species, with direct access to study marine life, developing innovative solutions for ocean challenges, providing safe havens for endangered species, and centers for ocean literacy, showcasing marine biodiversity. Equipped to clean up oil spills and plastic pollution, these cities could be beacons of hope for ocean health. The presence of a floating city inevitably alters the marine environment around it, attracting some species while potentially deterring others. The key to harmonious coexistence lies in understanding these interactions and designing the city in a way that minimizes negative impacts while fostering a mutually beneficial relationship with marine life. Imagine the city's submerged structures not as sterile concrete and steel but as artificial reefs teeming with life. Picture textured surfaces, designed to mimic natural substrates, providing attachment points for corals, sponges, and other marine organisms. These artificial reefs could enhance local biodiversity, attracting fish and other marine life, creating a thriving ecosystem around the city. The city's waste products, if properly treated, could even become a source of nutrients for marine life. Imagine carefully controlled releases of treated wastewater, mimicking natural upwellings that bring nutrient-rich water from the depths, stimulating phytoplankton growth, the base of the marine food chain. However, it's crucial to avoid attracting unwanted visitors. Imagine ultrasonic devices emitting high-frequency sounds, deterring barnacles and other organisms from attaching to the city's underside, preventing biofouling that could damage infrastructure or introduce invasive species. Careful planning and design can ensure that the city integrates seamlessly into the marine environment, fostering a symbiotic relationship with the life that surrounds it. Section 4, A Legacy of Waves, Building a Sustainable Future. Floating cities represent a bold vision for the future, a testament to human ingenuity and our capacity to adapt. Their true legacy will be measured by their commitment to sustainability, leaving a lighter footprint on our planet. Imagine these cities as living laboratories, constantly experimenting with new technologies. Picture them as models of circular economies where resources are used efficiently and waste is minimized. The lessons learned can inspire sustainable practices on land, designing cities in harmony with nature. Imagine the knowledge gained, shared freely, accelerating the transition to a sustainable future for all. Section 1. Cities of the Future, Anchored in Hope. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. Aboard a floating city, lights begin to twinkle, a constellation of human endeavor. This is no longer science fiction, it's a glimpse into a future where humanity's ingenuity converges with the ocean. Driven by rising sea levels and the desire for sustainable living, these cities offer a beacon of hope, a testament to our ability to adapt and thrive. They represent a fundamental shift in our relationship with the ocean, a testament to human ingenuity, turning challenges into opportunities for a better future. Section 2. The Uncharted Waters of Innovation. The journey towards a future where floating cities dot our oceans is not merely about constructing impressive structures. It's about navigating the uncharted waters of innovation, of pushing the boundaries of what's possible in engineering, architecture, and sustainable living. Imagine engineers developing new materials, lightweight yet incredibly strong, resistant to the corrosive effects of salt water, able to withstand the relentless assault of waves. Picture architects designing buildings that sway gently with the ocean's rhythm, maximizing natural light and ventilation, creating comfortable and inspiring living spaces. Envision scientists pioneering new methods of food production. Vertical farms stacked high above the waves, hydroponic gardens bathed in the glow of LED lights, cultivating a bounty of fresh produce using a fraction of the water and land required by traditional agriculture. Imagine urban planners designing cities that prioritize walkability, with interconnected walkways, green spaces, and efficient public transportation systems, creating a sense of community and reducing reliance on private vehicles. This is a journey of exploration, of pushing the limits of human creativity, of harnessing the power of collaboration to overcome challenges and turn visionary ideas into tangible realities. It's a journey that will require the brightest minds, the boldest innovators, and the unwavering belief that a better future is possible. Section 3. A Sea of Possibilities, a Wave of Change. The true measure of success for these floating cities will not be solely in their structural integrity or technological sophistication. but in their ability to foster a more sustainable, equitable, and harmonious relationship between humanity and the ocean. Imagine these cities as beacons of environmental stewardship, their residents deeply connected to the marine environment, actively engaged in protecting its health. Picture them as models of circular economies where waste is minimized, resources are used efficiently, and the principles of sustainability are woven into the fabric of daily life. Envision these cities as centers of ocean literacy, educating residents and visitors alike about the wonders and fragility of the marine world, inspiring a new generation of ocean stewards. Imagine them as hubs of innovation, constantly experimenting with new technologies and approaches to sustainable living, sharing their knowledge and expertise with the world. The creation of floating cities is not about abandoning our planet, it's about redefining our place on it. It's about embracing a future where humanity and the ocean coexist in a delicate and awe-inspiring balance, where innovation and sustainability go hand in hand, and where the waves of change carry us towards a brighter future for all.